Hey friends, welcome to Rugged Outdoors Guide. My name is Pete, and today we are going to be doing something called magnet fishing. Now, magnet fishing has been all the rage for the last little while. You can see videos on YouTube about it and special blogs that are just set up just for helping you magnet fish. What is magnet fishing? Some of you might not even know. Well, magnet fishing is taking a really tough rope and a heavy magnet like this guy right here and chucking it into the water where you think maybe somebody may have dropped or thrown something. So you can imagine probably the best magnet fishing in the world is in the Netherlands, in all those the waterways throughout the city, the canals, and probably in Venice as well. So that's what we're going to try to do today. I don't know if I'm going to catch anything because I am here on the shore of Lake Ontario, on the south shore of Lake Ontario in Ontario, Canada. And I'm just going to be cruising some beaches and under some bridge overpasses where the water goes underneath highways and roads. Who knows? It's not like Venice here, unfortunately, as beautiful as it is. All right, let's see what we can come up with. All right, so the way this works is you put on a pair of gloves like this. Usually comes in a magnet fishing kit you can get on Amazon, links below. And then it comes with a big rope here. You can see this big orange thing here, and you tie off the other end. I've got it kind of around my ankle here. If you have the option of tying it to something on shore, like a fence or something like that, it's even better. But out here, there's nothing. It's just me and some really huge rocks. So it's going to be different everywhere you go. All right, let's see if this thing even works. Never done it. This is my very, very, very first outing. See how beautiful and shiny this is? It's not going to be after today. Look what I got. Nothing. You know what? There actually are a bunch of tiny little magnetized rocks. So iron, whatever, it is down there in the sand. So it's mostly sand. So I'm not really expecting to get a whole lot. So far, nothing. Look at a couple of rocks that seem to be magnetized. I mean, now I've been out here for about half an hour. I got nothing at all on Lake Ontario. So yeah, you know, I'm looking for even just a nail. Give me a nail. I'm scouring the beach now, dragging my magnet through the rocks. It's totally not what I'm supposed to do, but you know, I'm getting desperate. Okay, shh, be very, very quiet. This is our new fishing spot. We don't want to scare any valuable pieces of steel down to the bottom. This is a highway overpass. There's a couple of them here. And we're gonna see if I can get myself a, maybe a broken fishing reel, just to make it all worthwhile. Alright guys, so here I am on the southern shore of Lake Ontario. It's right beside the highway, the main highway, which is quite literally about 50 feet in front of me. And there's a lot of traffic. There's some foot traffic. It's an area where fishermen come all the time. So it's good fishing, but there are tons of anglers. I mean, you can just check out some of the the fun stuff left over by, this is just random stuff left over by fishermen. So I'm just showing you this to show you that there are a whole lot of just people who leave a lot of junk and stuff everywhere. But what's the point? Well, you would think that in an area like this, where there's a whole lot of people that leave a whole lot of junk behind, that there's going to be a whole lot of opportunity to catch a lot of stuff in the water. And some of it is bound to be metal or have a metal component to it. I've never done this before. I've never gone magnet fishing in my life. Today's my first day. But in case you don't know, magnet fishing is hyped like crazy. It's all over the internet. There's all kinds of videos. There's one famous guy who goes all over Europe and all these canals in the middle of you know, ancient cities where there's like gold and guns and all kinds of great stuff. It's fun to watch the videos. The problem is that in real life, the odds of you getting anything, honestly, at all, are fairly slim compared to the time that you spend doing it. Right, so today's my first day. I've been doing it for about half an hour in a couple of different spots where fishermen go and where there's some population. And I haven't been blessed with anything, not even a rusty nail, nothing like that. All right, so I don't know exactly the percentage of time that people fish for stuff with their magnet and don't get it, but I'm starting to get a feeling that most people don't get a whole lot or anything at all. It's just a fun thing to do, chuck the magnet out. So I'm starting to see a very inconvenient truth, a truth that is, you don't really get anything. It's only the guys on YouTube that go to famous canals in ancient cities that have been around for 1,000 years, and there's a lot of foot traffic over such bridges. And then you find all kinds of things like, you know, old discarded guns from murders, and some people find cannonballs and hand grenades and safes with coins in them. And yeah, you won't, unless you live in an ancient city in Europe and it hasn't already been fished out. So I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to lose hope, but I'm just being a realist here, okay? I don't want to be a downer. And it's kind of a fun thing to do anyway, whether I get anything or not. It's a beautiful place, and people kind of wonder what you do, so you can get into conversations if you wanted to. So I'm going to keep going. I will report back. Just a rock. Oh, I got a bite. I got a bite. That was just a rock too. You know, I get this feeling that I'm probably going to get this thing wedged between a couple of rocks before I catch anything. Wow. I guess I'm not going to go on the pro fishing circuit. Yeesh. Alright guys, I did not catch jack squat with this thing. Alright, I was out here for about 2.5 hours. It's a very popular fishing area for well, my region here. It's on the south shore of Lake Ontario, and there's a whole lot of garbage from fishermen here, and so it is a really popular place. There's a lot of people here normally, not too many people right now, but you know what? It was a fun afternoon. All right, I got to test out my magnet system, and while I didn't catch anything with a magnet, you know, there's just a lot of stuff around here. There's stuff all over the ground. Look what I found. No, this wasn't on my magnet, although it could have been. I don't know what that is. Some sort of fishing rig setup. It's got a couple of hooks attached to it here. and a piece of a bobber, and then another rig over here with a swivel and a couple of good hooks. So, you know, I mean, I could add to my fishing arsenal. Guys, I hope you like and subscribe. This helps me out because I am here to give you the real truth, the very inconvenient truth about magnet fishing. When you buy yourself a kit, could be over $100 for some of the better ones, and of course I'd like to sell them to you, right? But I'm an honest guy, although you can check the description below for links where you can get yours. But honestly, guys, it's the odds of you getting anything that's of any value is pretty low. I was doing this for about 2.5 hours in a very popular area where there's got to be at least some broken fishing rods or reels or some sort of rusty something or other in the water. No such thing. Not even a lure, a steel lure, and I saw a couple of those on shore. So I don't know if you're going to be lucky. I guess it depends really on where you go. Is there enough foot traffic maybe to justify a lot of people throwing stuff over? Do gangsters go there a lot? Do they throw their guns in the water where you are? Do bank robbers throw safes full of money overboard where you are? I mean, you know, if they do, then you might get lucky. But if you're like most people, you probably won't get very lucky. That's just me. I'm not trying to be a downer, just trying to be a realist. I did enjoy the afternoon though, so it wasn't a waste of money, and I'm gonna go again. It's just a fun way to spend at least, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. Not that we have a lot of time. You probably don't have a lot of time. I don't even really have a lot of time, even though I try to make these videos every now and then. But anyway, if you like and subscribe, that's when I have the time to make such videos. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You know what? Get out there. Whatever you're doing, magnet fishing or paddling, get out there and enjoy God's creation and keep on looking up.